we're back. Did you miss us? Because we missed you.
All these years I've been wanting you in my life.
Good morning, it is your girl Mystic, and you are back for the first vlog of the new year. Happy 2025. Where have I been? What have I been doing? What have I been up to? You know what? I really can't wait to tell you. But we're going to start it off slow. Slow down, Savannah.
Slow down.
All of your questions will be answered, but we're going to take our time doing it, all right? Today we're going to do a little vlog of my day. I got plans. I'll let you in on those plans. And we're just going to have to start getting ready because your girl has stopped being a punctual girl. And I do have some things to do today, so I need to be on my P's and Q's. Now, I already brushed my teeth and things, but you really didn't need to see that on camera because what do you need to be all up in my mouth for? You don't. But I will get into a little bit of my skincare routine. Please keep in mind that I change my skincare routine often. I know that's bad to do, but at this point, I feel like I know my skin enough and know what it needs, especially during the colder months. My skin is more dry than anything versus when it comes down to the summer months. So sometimes I need a little extra moisture, and certain products bring more moisture to my face, especially when it comes to cleansing my face. So yes, I will switch between different things, and as well as I don't use some of these products every single day because y'all are gonna see me get into this product and then y'all are gonna be like, I know she ain't doing all 15 things. Well, first off, I really just do it on the weekend where I'm really sitting there and catering to my face how I need to. But Monday through Friday, as I am moving around, as I'm going to the gym, as I do not have time to waste and play around, I keep it fairly simple as far as cleanser, toner, moisturizer, maybe a serum if I need a serum. And of course, the piece of resistance sunscreen. I don't know what it is, but a lot of melanated people don't believe that they need sunscreen just because we had that melanin. Nah, baby, still protect that melanin. Make sure it's shining bright and it's popping. We too can have some skin conditions, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. So I want to tell y'all how I plan on doing YouTube. If you are interested in coming over here and watching me on my journey and seeing what I'm getting into and figuring out my thought process, you deserve to have a schedule like I deserve to have a schedule. So on Wednesdays, you will be getting a vlog from me. I know last year I was waiting till Sunday nights and things of that nature. I don't want to wait till the weekend. I want to get it out for y'all. I want to edit. I want to do things on time. And like I told y'all last year, I plan on working on my editing skills. And I don't know, I feel like I did a little progress in this one. But, let me know in the comment section. Correct me if I'm wrong. But if you spot some differences from angles to setup to editing, just know your girl is working. So come back and see me every single Wednesday, okay? We'd love to see y'all, hear from y'all, create a little family, create a little community, and yeah, see where the vibes take us. The goal ultimately for me is to completely transition from TikTok and other social media platforms into just doing YouTube. I feel like I have so much to share and say, and I only get so much time on TikTok. And I feel like on TikTok as well, it's definitely a different demographic. You do need to speak fast and clear and direct and concise to really keep somebody's attention and capture your audience. And not to say that I can't do that, because I feel like I'm somewhat successful in that there are people on YouTube that do want you to take your time and really want to listen and really want to get to know things that you are saying. So I'm here for y'all. I'm here to cater to those people in need because I do be having a lot to say. Even though I am just 30 years young, yeah, I feel like I have lived a lot of life. I've had a lot of experiences. Not to say that I just know everything under the sun, but I would love to share what I know, love to share my feelings. And overall, it's therapeutic for me to be able to share my life. So hopefully, y'all are rocking with that. But anyways, even though I am starting a new slate and my new direction and just rebranding and things on YouTube, I haven't forgot I do owe y'all a video. I did, go to Houston for my birthday trip. I know that y'all were looking forward to seeing what I did and how me and my friends and my little crew hung out, and Christmas and my birthday and New Year's and all of the above. So I do have a vlog that I will be creating for that. I do have all of the footage. I just haven't taken the time to edit and put it out. But, as y'all wait for that, I still would like to say thank y'all to the people that got me gifts off my Amazon wish list. I still plan on contacting y'all individually, but just know I opened my presents. I enjoyed my presents. I'm still enjoying my presents. Like, y'all are the best. Shout out to y'all. I really do appreciate that. But since we are talking about the new year and the holiday and all of the things, like, if you guys would like to share some of y'all New Year's resolutions or things that y'all really wanted to work on for yourselves, please let me know in the comment section. I'm definitely going to tell you a couple of mine. I always want to work on myself, mind, body, and spirit, but I always want to do it in a smart, healthy way. I want to do goals that are attainable. Like, if I am 230 pounds, which I'm not, and my goal is to eventually weigh 95 pounds, like, I obviously can't do that in a year. I mean, I could, but it probably wouldn't be healthy. So obviously that is not a smart goal to set for myself versus me saying, okay, I weigh 230. Let's see if by the end of the year or half the year, I can just get to 200, So I definitely created a lot of goals for myself. And one of the reasons y'all haven't seen me was because I really wanted to take off for January. I really wanted to figure out the direction of how I want to show up for myself, how I want to love myself, how I want people to show up for me. Again, I turned 30 at the end of December, freshly coming into the new year. And you know what they say, each year of life brings you a new mindset. So I'm really cracking down. I really only want people in my life that are the best for me. I only want to be doing the best things for myself as humanly possible, as best as I know how, with guidance or no guidance or whatever the case may be. So I took off for January. I really wanted to sit and plan my life, plan everything, and that's what I did. From cleaning schedules to cooking schedules to getting back to the gym how I wanted to get back to the gym. Like, I really sat there and planned, and I'm happy to say I really have been executing those things. They say it takes 21 days to build a habit, and January I used my time wisely. I got myself a planner, so I really sit, and even though I don't have too much going on throughout the week, I don't have a very strenuous job. I work a regular 8 to 5, and I work from home, and I get all my work done, so I'm not really taking my work home with me. Well, I'm already home when I do my work, so technically I am taking my work home with me, but I get everything that I need to get done throughout the week, but I just don't want to overextend myself. I only want to show up for people that's showing up for me. I feel like I'm constantly saying yes to going places and doing things with friends and family, or people that I deem as friends, or family that's not really the best of family. And I'm showing up for them 150% where they're really showing up for me for 70%. So I'm going to say no more this year. I'm really just gonna take care of me, because if I ain't gonna do it, baby, nobody else is gonna do it. So I got myself a planner. I'm gonna write more on my whiteboard. There are different spaces in my house that I have dedicated to my workstations. Like, I really did get a desk for my little office area. I have a vanity now. Again, I do owe y'all, dang y'all, I do owe y'all 2 vlogs. My bad. I still have to do a house tour for y'all, and I still plan on doing it. I think my home has been slowly coming together, because from my old place, I did bring a lot of things that I truly did not need. And I'm not a hoarder by any means, but sometimes I just do have unnecessary clutter. Like, don't ask me why I had 6 Walmart bags filled of sensitive mail that needed to be shredded, and I haven't shredded that a day in my life. So I took a whole 8 hours and went through all 6 bags and shredded those bad boys. So stuff like that, to where it's just like, I have a lot of unnecessary things, and I did want to go through some things before I moved, so I wasn't bringing all of the clutter with me. But unfortunately, I was only able to get rid of so much before I moved, because I did have to move in such a haste, in such a fast pace. I had to get up out of that spot ASAP. If you know the reason why, you know the reason why. But please know that the new space that I am in, I am happy in, I am safe in, I can sleep better at night. So I really enjoy where I'm at now. So again, my space is slowly starting to come together. I'm getting a lot of pieces as far as decorative things that I'm really starting to like. And again, I've had apartments before, but this is my first one where I'm like, I really want something to feel like home. I've never had a home feel like home. It is definitely due to like childhood trauma. I did experience poverty as a child. I did live in homes that did not have water or electricity, or there was rats and roaches all throughout the house. And I have been evicted as a child before. So it's just like, I had a life one day, and one day I did not have a single thing in my home. So, stuff like that, experiences like that teach you how to like pack light for real. So ever since then, like, I really just buy necessities. I really don't try to do too much or really put in too much to something, because you are really just one bad decision away from going back to your past life. You know what I'm saying? So me decorating and finally making a house feel like a home is definitely my steps that I am taking to like learn to be comfortable and not looking so deep into the future, and not living so hard in fear. Like, I deserve to have a happy space. I deserve to have a comfortable space. I deserve to have something that I love and enjoy, and where I can call it my own. So yes, I still am going to do a home tour, but I'm slowly getting myself together, slowly making my space feel like my space, and beautifying it, and decorating and cleaning and organizing. And sometimes it is a little hard to do. Like, I definitely deal with anxiety and depression. And if you know the symptoms of that and what it looks like, sometimes it can hold you down a little bit. Sometimes you got to go through the motions of life, but as you're going through the motions of life, sometimes you really got to sit there and just go through it. But we can talk about that later. Let's get in the video. Hey, it is your girl Mystic, and we're back. Did you miss me? Because I missed me. Anyways, what are we going to do today? What are we going to talk about today? It's been such a long time since we've had conversations with one another. Well, me having conversations with y'all, because y'all ain't talking back. So what are we going to discuss? Well, today we're going to start off short and simple. I haven't seen y'all since a bitter part of December. It is now February. A lot of life updates have happened, but we're going to get into that. It is February, and guess what? Somebody did ask your girl, will you be my Valentine? So today we're going to be preparating for Valentine's Day. So I have plenty of errands to run. I got to get these nails done because look at that. I don't even want to show you the toes because, yeah, the hair is what the hair is right now. I'll wait till after Valentine's Day to focus on what the new style is about to be. But I can finesse a couple of things while we wait. I do have to go to the mall today. I still need to get my little boo some presents. And I leave out on Tuesday, and you know Valentine's Day is Friday, so I got a little short window to get everything done that I need to get done for the most part before I get on that plane to go see Dwayne. So we're just gonna get dressed and get ready and do makeup for the day so we can go out and about and run our errands, all right? Cool. So how I feel about love. As y'all know, I have turned 30. And I've had this discussion on TikTok, but I'm gonna bring this discussion to y'all. How do y'all feel about dating? For those of y'all that are in the 30s club, for those of y'all that are ready to settle down, what are y'all feelings so far? So I'm definitely gonna tell you mine. So now that I am in my 30s and I am looking back and I am reflecting, honey, 30s dating just ain't doing it for me. And I don't know if it always has never done it for me and I'm just now paying attention. But it's just not. For the simple fact of, I feel like in my early 20s, dating used to be so fun. And I ain't gonna lie to you, there was a lot of toxicness in my dating in my 20s. So was it the toxicness that used to bring me fun? But it seemed and felt okay to like waste time with people and not expect too much and not want too much. And now that I'm older and I'm ready to settle down, it's just like, that's not doing it for me. I'm no longer in a space where I want to waste time. So, you know, in your early 20s, you're discovering all the things that don't work for you anymore. What you really want, what you don't really want. And so I'm happy to have standards and really figured myself out. But I feel like once you know what you want, it is definitely a blessing and a curse. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, dating has constantly become this reality check of, does what you wrote really not exist, girl? Like, what? I don't know if I'm the only one feeling that or not. I just feel like I'm constantly being hit with a reality check. Like, I hate feeling like, does what I want really not exist? Like, am I asking for too much? Am I needing too much? And then I think to myself, all the things that I require, I can reciprocate. I can reciprocate and give respect. I can reciprocate and give communication and understanding and all the things that I'm asking for. So it's like, I know I exist. So do other people like me not exist? Am I the last of the Mohicans? But I digress. Again, it just isn't this fun thing anymore. And I'm just getting to the point of wanting to take a nice hard break, wanting to take a nice little reset, because you start wanting these things in love and you no longer receive them, and then it just gets to the point of, do I even want it anymore? And I feel like a lot of my time has been wasted on women that I've wanted to show up for me in this way, love me in this way, and waiting for them to try to get it right or actually want to do it or see me or want me and all of the things. And I have these standards and I expect this great love from them. But then I realize, am I not expecting this great love from myself? So this year, yes, even though I am dating, I do want to pour more into myself. I do want to love myself more, show up for myself more. Like, why am I waiting for somebody to take me to this restaurant I've always wanted to go to? I can go to it myself. Why am I patiently waiting for somebody's daughter to send me some flowers? And don't get me wrong, still send me my flowers, okay? For the daughter that I'm dating that's watching this. Don't get it twisted, baby. Still send me my flowers, but it's just like, I could be buying myself flowers. I could be showing up for myself. I could be doing all of these things for myself. So this year, that is definitely what I'm going to do more of, whether I am dating or not dating. Because I truly do believe when it comes to like having a partner and having a partnership, it should definitely be adding to your cup. You can't already go with an empty cup. You know what I'm saying? Because what they give to you should not really define you. It should just be an addition. It should not be taken away from what you are already doing for yourself. So that's where we starting off at this year, giving a little self-love, and I've been doing that. I've been taking time for myself. I've been doing things that I want to do. And so on TikTok, if you follow me on TikTok and you have subscribed to me, please say hey in the comments. I would love to talk to you. Or when I do my promotion videos on TikTok and you subscribe to me, let me know that you subscribe to me in the comment section so I can give you a nice little shout out, because I do appreciate you for coming on this journey with me. But on TikTok, I started a series called 14 Days of Loving Me. And so I am going to do little mini vlogs on TikTok of different ways that I'm going to be showing up for myself and loving myself throughout the month of February, Black History Month, Valentine's Month, you know what I'm saying? So if you are interested into seeing any of that, go check out that series. Now, I may or may not expand and make bigger vlogs and bring them to YouTube, but I am going to post some of the shorts so you can have everything at a one-stop shop, so you don't have to keep going back and forth to different platforms. If you want to, I appreciate it. That's fine. Thank you for showing me love and support. But I want to make it easier for you, the consumer, the watcher, the subscriber, the homegirl at home, okay? So back to the original question at hand. How do I feel about love? I'm still optimistic about love, to be honest. In my heart of hearts, I still feel like I am going to end up with the woman of my dreams. Is the woman of my dreams a perfect woman? Absolutely not. I don't want perfect. I don't need perfect. I am not perfect. Again, I don't require things that I can't reciprocate in. I can't reciprocate perfect. I can meet your needs and, you know, be your dream in so many ways, but the reality is nobody is perfect. So I don't need a perfect person, but I still feel that I'm going to end up with my dream person. Hopefully rather sooner than later, like while I'm still young but old enough to do things and experience things, where we really can have time to create a life together, travel the world, build a real solid foundation, possibly have a family, whether it's just a family of two of us or having kids. I don't know where the future takes me or what the future holds, but I am still fairly confident that I am going to meet the woman that was meant for me. And if that's me being delusional, the delusions don't have to carry me on through, baby, because I was meant to receive love from a Black woman. I was meant to be in love, have love given to me, give love back, all of that. So I'm hoping to have that one day. Now, as far as what I'm willing to tell you about the person that I'm dating now, my thing is I've done the whole social media thing and telling the world and showing my person off just for it not to work. And not to say I want that to be the deciding factor and she doesn't deserve to be, you know, shown off. I just want it to be solid. I want to know if it's real. I want to make sure we are all on the same page. So there's somebody around. And right now I am making a conscious effort to like be different with her, because my normal dating schedule really does include I'm dating multiple people. I'm usually honest about that. I don't date more than 2-3 people at a time. I request that the people that I'm dating aren't dating more than 2 or 3 people at a time. 3 is already, you know, a lot of people to keep up with. Everybody's dating style is different, whether you just want to talk to one person or multiple people. As long as the transparency is there, as long as I'm receiving respect in my proper time and I'm able to do so with you, my thing is just let somebody know. If you are in my face all day long, all I want is you, I'm only focusing on you, and then I get on that social media and it's proven that you are focusing on more than me, baby, I'm sadly gonna have to decline, because what are you lying for? You do not have to lie to me. When I think of like people lying, I think of on some parent-child type behavior. You afraid of what your mama gonna do, you afraid of what your daddy gonna do or say. Like, I'm not nobody you have to lie to. I'm not anyone you should be afraid of. Just like I shouldn't feel that way about you. But I'm being different with her at the moment. I'm only entertaining her. Now, if things don't go how they're supposed to go, I did say I wanted to take a little break from dating before I started getting me some dates together. And I'm gonna stick to that, because again, Dating at 30 is just not fun anymore. And if I can't have what I want and I have to settle with somebody and be miserable with somebody, I am one of those extremist, all or nothing kind of women. So if I can't have what I want, baby, I just want nothing. And I hate to be like that, but that's just what it is for me. Like, I'm single, I'm not desperate. I'm not desperate for somebody to love me so bad that I'm willing to just take anything, anyone, accept anything, anyone. And that's gonna segue into what my type is. Because people stay asking me what my type is, and at this point, I'm tired of telling y'all what my type is. Why am I tired of telling y'all what my type is? Because y'all don't listen, and y'all don't care. Y'all want to talk to me regardless, no matter what. When in reality, I don't want to talk to you. I'm picky. If you understand me and what I've experienced and what I've been through in this lifetime, you will understand why I'm so picky and why I'm not going for anything and falling for anything, why I'm not easy. Everything about you needs to make sense. I need to be physically attracted to you, mentally attracted to you, emotionally attracted to you. All of that, okay? I deserve to have the things that I want. I deserve to have the things that I need. So I need you to be fine and I need you to treat me right. Point blank, period. I'm not settling for either or. I'm not dating no more women just because they have good hearts. I need you to have good hearts, and I need to be able to look at you, want to kiss you, want to touch you, want to hold you. All of it. And you should want that. There's been plenty of women that I have dated where I was not physically attracted to, and it showed. I didn't really want to be with them out in public. I really didn't want you kissing and touching me. It felt awkward. It felt forced. And then I don't want to be with a fine woman that ain't about nothing. All you do is anger me. You don't talk about nothing. You don't have no real thoughts, no feelings on nothing. Like, what is happening? What are you offering? What are you bringing to the table? Nothing. And then I also hate having that conversation because a lot of people feel like character and looks correlate to each other. They don't. I've dated people that looked like alligators, crocodiles, roaches, if you will, turtles, as my best friend likes to call the people that I date sometimes. And I've been cheated on by those people too. Just because somebody don't look attractive to your standards doesn't mean that they're a good person. Cheaters come in all forms. But my thing is, you need to be fine. It need to make sense. If I'm crying about you, if I'm telling my homegirls about you and what we going through, and they ask to see that picture, if they start clowning me, it's not gonna work. It needs to make sense. Them girls need to look at a picture of you and be like, oh, Miss Thick, go get your girl back and stop playing. You about to lose out on that. You being petty, friend. Go get your woman back. They don't need to be looking at that picture and be looking like, give it up, delicious. Let this girl go and let her go now. What are we doing? Do you not love yourself? Do you not respect yourself? They're not about to be coming at me like that, okay? Not my homegirls. So you need to be fine. You need to have emotional intelligence. You need to be talking to me right. You need to be treating me right. And the thing about constantly dating people and being met with my standards not being met, no matter how high they are, is the things that I'm asking for, guys, is basic human decency kind of things. Like, if you are a decent human being, you should be able to possess these skills and qualities for a relationship. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not asking for the moon and the stars. I'm asking you to communicate. Don't be a reactive communicator. Be a proactive communicator. If you know you're going to be busy all day long, we're never going to talk. We're never going to see each other. You only got an hour out your day. Why would you not address that? Why would you not be transparent in that? Why would you talk to me, say good morning, ask me how my morning's going, then disappear for 8 hours and get the text to me back like nothing ever happened 8 hours later? Did you have a good day? No, baby, tell me where you was at and what you was doing. And it ain't even about like being insecure that my person is doing something behind my back or whatever the case may be. It's just a simple respect thing, as well as like, if I'm talking to you, I'm investing in you, I'm worried about you and your well-being. Today and tomorrow is never promised. There's plenty of people that go to work and never make it home. So here I am, and I do a lot of long distance relationships. Here I am. I don't know much about your city. I don't know people to really contact you, check on you. All I got is your Instagram, or you this, or you that. Like, I only have so much info about you, and you could be laid up in the hospital and I would never know. And believe it or not, y'all, that actually has happened to me. I met this one girl on TikTok. She was so fine to me. We was having good conversations, which was crazy to me because she was a Virgo, and I really don't care for Virgos like that, to be honest. But I liked the vibe. I liked how she was talking to me, the confidence, the this, the that. Like, I was digging her. And so we was getting to that point of like, let's meet up. In my long distance life, I have rules to my long distance life. I have a 2-month rule. When we finally solidify, I like you, you like me, and we really trying to get to know each other, you have 2 months to see me in person. Whether get me to come see you or you come visit me, so that I know it's real. Because one thing that I have discovered, unfortunately, when it comes to long distance, is that sometimes stuff doesn't translate over the phone as well as it does in person. So yes, I enjoy talking to you and getting to know you and all of the things, but I need to see if it's like that in person. I need to see if the vibe is still there. And until I see you in person, I'm not making no true commitment. Like, we could like each other all day long on the phone, but in person, sometimes, y'all know what I'm talking about. Sometimes in person, it ain't giving what it needs to give. So you have 2 months. 2 months to make it happen. So me and her, we were getting to that point of, all right, let's start planning something. Let's start scheduling something. She was telling me times she was gonna be off work. We was getting to the point where she was looking at flights to bring me there. And next thing you know, this girl just falls off the face of the earth. And mind you, we had each other on TikTok, but she wasn't a big like poster. And then Instagram, again, she wasn't a big poster. And so I'm like, excuse me? Basically, I'm like, so I'm getting ghosted. And I can't stand getting ghosted, and we could have a conversation about that all day long, but I can't stand getting ghosted. And I've been on both sides. I've been on the ghosting side. I've been the ghoster. I've been the ghosty. And, you know, I understand why it gets done, but as an adult, as a person that's trying to work on communication and just fully being present and just speaking up for myself and being direct, like, that's not how I choose to live my life anymore. If this is not gonna work, if it's doing absolutely nothing for me, you deserve to know that. Now, do we have to have this big, long, drawn out conversation of all the things I don't like about you? No, it doesn't have to be that. Sometimes when I am letting somebody go, it is as simple as, I don't think this is really gonna work out for me, but I've enjoyed getting to know you. I've enjoyed what we've done so far, and I wish you nothing but the best. I hope that you find things that you are looking for. Even though it won't be with me, I still feel like you deserve to have happiness and love and all of the things that you are searching for in this lifetime. It's as simple as that. Or some people do want to know, so what was it that, you know, you didn't like? Or, and then I keep it very simple. I keep it very brief, because what we're not going to do is go back and forth. What we're not going to do is try to get me to change my mind and manipulate me and all the things. Like, and not to say I won't have conversations, because I do have conversations, because I don't want nobody to be set up for failure. When I'm not feeling something, I'm not liking something, you deserve to know that, because I want you to fix it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to just keep doing things that hurt my feelings, that piss me off, and I'm just having all of these negative feelings towards you. Like, I want something to be done about it, and I'm gonna give you the chance to work on it. But there's a line that I just will not cross of, you hear me say that there's a problem, you hear me say that I don't like something, and you try to argue me down about it. I don't like it. So you're gonna defend yourself on why you get to do something hurtful to me? Oh, red flag. I don't like something, and then you say, okay, I can understand that, let me work on that, and then you decide to do it 10 more times to me to see if I'll let you do it. Oh, red flag. So yes, there has to be some type of progression and change for me to be like, okay, she's gonna work with me on this. I can work with her on this. We can get past this. But when there's no progress, I can't do it. I'm out. Because one of the things that I hate is that usually 9 times out of 10, if my partner is coming to me with something, trying to address an issue with me on something, I don't like that you do this, or I don't like that you say this. It doesn't take me 6 months. It doesn't take me 30 more days to stop doing a behavior that my partner does not like. In that same 24 hours, baby, you'll never hear me say that to you again. I do apologize. It won't happen. Now let's take a mini pause so I can finish telling you about the story time at hand, because as I'm editing, I discovered I absolutely didn't tell y'all the ending to me getting ghosted. Well, the ending to me getting ghosted, yes, she fell off the face of the earth, but lo and behold, she popped back on the scene and FaceTimed me. I answered it, and that girl was laid up in the hospital bed. She had gotten to a very bad car accident. She was basically paralyzed. So yeah, insane. And that's the whole thing about dating people that are really considerate of you and your feelings. Consideration is not something you can teach. Either you got it or you don't. I've said this story on TikTok before. I've dated people who aren't considerate. For example, I dated an older woman and we would make plans for when we both got off on the weekends. Let's watch a movie together. Let's have a little virtual date with each other. And we could have these plans. I'm setting up for our date, and next thing you know, it's 7 o'clock. And we're supposed to be getting on the phone to have this little virtual date, and she's nowhere to be found. So then I'm texting her phone trying to figure out, did something change? Where are you? Are we canceling? Oh, I decided to hang out at my friend's house. I'll let you know when I'm back home. Why do I have to come chase you down for proper communication? You should instinctively want to communicate with your person. Let your person know something has changed. It's different. It's off. No, I have to come find you. Versus me, when I sleep in my bed at night, even when I am the only person in my bed at night, I do not move around like a starfish. I stay on one side of the bed because I am conscious of the fact that one day somebody is going to be in this bed with me. I'm holding space for them. I'm holding room for someone. I could wild out if I wanted to. I could be a starfish. I could do all of the things. But I am conscious of the fact that one day I won't be alone. One day somebody's going to want to cuddle with me. One day somebody might need a little space at night. So I'm already considering this imaginary person that isn't even here yet. And that just speaks volumes to my consideration towards other. And again, consideration is either something that you have or something you do not. It's very simple. But we could talk about dating and my feelings all day long. But for now, we're going to take a break. Let me finish my makeup before I'm late to this nail appointment. And I'll come back and holler at you. We can keep going with the rest of the day. Your girl has finally made it to the mall, and our nail appointment was truly successful, okay? Shout out to my nail tech. Shout out to Nikki. Always love a new fresh set of strap grabbers. A nice little Valentine's set. Tell me they ain't clean. Tell me. I dare you to tell me they not clean. You can't. But now that that's done, I just needed a quick little second to get my wits in about myself. I'm starving. My back and my throat is touching. It just ain't a good combo. So I needed to stop before I got my boo her gifts. But I'm going to show y'all what I got her. So I date a masculine woman that loves to look good, feel good, smell good. And this is one of her favorite colognes. And she done ran out of this little Versace, so I thought I'd hook that on up for her. Okay. Now, the next thing that I got her, she's really going to enjoy because my boo is really just a big kid at heart. She loves Legos. She's Legoed down. She collects them. She builds them. She does it all with her Legos, and Star Wars is her jam, so she's been asking for this one, and she gonna get what she want, okay? If you mess with somebody broke for Valentine's Day, I do apologize for you. And now that my bestie has popped up on me, he's gonna help me look for a Valentine's dress. See you later.
All these years I've